Two are better than one, right? Amen. I tell you what, God's in control of everything. If we'll just allow him to have control of us and who we are, and I'm just telling you, he's able to keep that which we have committed unto him against that day. And I'm just so grateful for the Lord. Appreciate Brother Hanks just sharing his heart this morning to us. Amen. Give the Lord a hand clap. Amen. A praise. Amen. I see a few people don't listen very well. Hello. I thought I was loud, but even with a microphone, please don't leave. We had a few things to do, but that's okay. We understand. You already did it? Okay. Oh. Okay, well, we wanted to make sure we did do something real quick before we finished up with our little presentation here. Brother Hanks, we had gathered some monies together up, of course, our missions march. It was $779, I think, and some change that we were just able to give to Brother Hanks for our missions march. So give this to him as well. Okay. This is yours too, Brother Hanks. Appreciate you so much. Appreciate you guys so much and all that your ministry means to us and our church here. Amen. All right. Got a couple things we want to do here. I want to read this to you. The definition basically of a pastor, amen, is really a spiritual overseer of us as a body of believers. I want to talk about a few good parts of being a pastor. We're going to talk about some hard things about it too, but the good parts of being a pastor is the people that become your family. I think that's just the number one thing about being a pastor, is that the folks in your church are your family. And there's oftentimes, they're more your family than your blood family is, really. And it's still by blood. It's just the blood of Christ. Amen. That kind of puts us into that realm of things. But the people that become your family, I think church time is one of the greatest parts of being a pastor. I mean, you got a lot of preparation prior to the church and coming to the church and preaching and doing all the things that you do as a pastor. But actual service is just the crowning jewel, if you will, just able to come together and fellowship and those things. The love and the fellowship from your church family is one of the great parts of being a pastor. Seeing the spiritual growth of your congregation is just a wonderful thing for a pastor to see, to be able to see the growth of his church and the growth of the individuals and people in your church. That seeing that is one of the great parts of being a pastor. Watching victory come, especially around the altars of prayer. Amen. As you've preached your heart and given your heart, soul, mind, body, and everything into the preaching of the message, and folks getting around the altars and finding and getting victory, and you seeing that, man, I'm telling you what, it makes it all worth while. Seeing your people develop into faithful church members. I'm telling you, that's a great thing. You know, you see folks come and go, come and go, come and go, come and go. That's one of the hard parts, maybe. But when you see folks really get a hold of it, and you see them actually say, you know what, I want to be faithful. You know, I want to be faithful to the house of God, faithful in giving, faithful in my time, faithful in my efforts. Seeing that develop in your church members is really helps a pastor to see and feel the good parts of being that. The people that are unwavering and just don't back down, you know, they just fight the good fight of faith. They don't back down. Seeing that thing go on in your church, man, I tell you what, just makes you want to do more. Just like Brother Hanks preached this morning about those two horses, you know, one could pull this and one could pull that, but both of them together could pull 700 pounds more than what they could as individuals together. Amen. But the appreciation that someone shows after a message you preached, that you wasn't really sure how it went. I'm telling you what, I know that from experience, and I know Pastor does as well. Brother Hanks, I'm sure you feel like you just kind of flip-flopped around. You did your best. You felt the Spirit of God move, but, man, you look across the congregation, it sure looked like they didn't get nothing. But then after the service, some little lady comes up and says, Pastor, I sure appreciate what you said. I've been going through some things that nobody knew about, and you hit it right where I needed it. And I'm telling you what, that, amen, makes it worth, amen, being a pastor many times. Amen. When someone shows you that they care just when you were beginning to doubt yourself, People love you. People show you that love and compassion. It's what makes it worth being a pastor. Someone showing appreciation, just saying thank you. Means a lot, church. You don't realize, amen, folks, that what we're going through, what you're going through as a pastor, amen.